Alright, let's get started. We are gonna go for some more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, starting Chapter 4 today. Right, this is Chapter 3 End, where that one was. Yeah. So getting right to the end, or the beginning of Chapter 4. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. Hifumi killed Taka, and Celeste killed Hifumi. Then she got executed. And that brings us up to now. The next morning in the dining hall, the day after Celeste's case. So now there's only 5 of us here. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. And that's true. Still. What did I see yesterday? I don't understand. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true? Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. He just said no, and then I'm fine. She asked, are you okay? You said no, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more. Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out.
Huh?
What do you mean, in that case? Well, 'cause look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? I mean, I don't think so, Hina, but if you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So, let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. That's like Deep Impact style, meteor impact, extinction levels of combination of foods. Extinction level event. I don't understand what... This is a weird thing for him to be saying, so I'm not sure what he's trying to say.
Huh?
What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Fish and donuts? Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. And she's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah. Think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts.
You know?
Yeah, Hina. Well put. Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
For serious?
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. Reborn as someone serious.
Well...
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say. I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders. Huh? What makes you so sure?
According to the
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However...
How accurate is your fortune-telling anyway?
How about that?
You can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day. That seems really low.
It's not like
Well,
some
yeah.
occult mystery.
It's not like ESP or whatever. Of course I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is
I told you,
bullcrap.
my fortune-telling isn't some occult thing.
So...
Fortune-telling isn't a cult?
You got it all
Of course
wrong.
not. Excuse me. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it on the same category as cattle mutilation.
Huh?
Cattle... what?
So...
He's referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually...
No? You're calling it an urban legend? Okay, but like, what does that have to do with anything? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it happened to me. I was a cow. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and head home.
But...
And before long,
The end is
the
nigh.
sky was filled with a mysterious, blinding light. It was the sun.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
Is he high?
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger started floating in midair. And then, still floating there, The entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means?
That you were and probably continue to be blazed out of your mind?
It means the burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in. Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess.
That's a gigantic percentage of pork in a beef patty.
You can't trick me.
So I stormed back to the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation. What does that have to do with the occult? God, he's dumb. I kinda got lost halfway through. I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of... How dare you? Well, you do stink, though. That's fine. That's fine. Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course.
Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I. That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. But,
Well,
to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. But they're so hard to deal with, they only think about themselves. Yeah, we're better off without them, I say. That was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Chapter 4. All-Star Apologies. Oh, I see a Hina. That also looked like Chihiro on the left. We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. We had to find out what had opened up, what was waiting for us. Yeah, okay, leave the area. Let's see. There were stairs. Did they open up? Nope, those stairs are still closed off. Okay. Well, then I'll probably have to go to the 3rd floor. So, like, let's just get there. Oops. 3rd floor. I don't know what the physics lab... Oh, there it is. There's a point right next to the 4th floor. Let's check. Aha! A 4th floor. How convenient. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Alright, so this is floor number 4. You know, it's weird to me that every staircase in this academy is at a different spot. Like, they're not all staircases connected to each other. Data lab. Rattle, rattle. No good. The door's locked. I guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the Data Center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery. It's Data Lab, but whatever. Alright, I got real trapped. Here's some classrooms. Let's see what drawings are on the classroom blackboards. I always like those a lot. One day, I saw Monokuma in class. Is that me? That's me. And he's eating someone, it looks like. Ugh. I'm glad this floor got opened up and all, but there's like a ton of locked rooms up here. Yeah, I guess there are. Leave the area. Yeah, for sure. 4B, what's in here? What is this? Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school score. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come... Oh, the school store. That's a T. It looks a lot like a C. Gather up your coins and come play with me. Or... What does that say? Or might die of... Oh, I might die of loneliness. Aww. He's blushing. Silly... homicidal bear. What is that? Office. Oh, well. This is the office. But of course, there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. What's this? Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture. That's... What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows? It's exactly the same. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't important somehow. They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just a normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Including Sayaka? No, there's no way. Monokuma did it. It must be fake. You're fake! Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand. A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was faked too? Come on. Then, you're saying this picture is real?
Hey!
If there were such a thing as a Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take 1st, 2nd, and 4th place. Who would take 3rd? Okay. Actually, that's probably not true. I asked you a question. Is this picture real or is it fake? Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
Hey!
But it's no use. It's just no use. If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split. Sorta like me.
It's
The picture is real. No more, no less. Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's true, if that's the case... Suspicious. There's a flower on the desk. Somehow, it makes things feel that much weirder. Oh, hey, a coin. Hooray! Some people, a clock. What else can I look at? Can I just look at all the flowers? Like... Do they all have coins in them? Are you kidding me? Do you have a coin? Oh my god, you have a coin too. Do you have a coin? Oh my gosh, look at all these coins. Free coins. Oh, I'm gonna have such a nice time in the store after this. Alright, I think that's all the flowers I can interact with. Damn, I think that's it for the office. Headmaster. The nameplate on the door says Headmaster's Room. The Headmaster's Room. There must be something worthwhile in there. Huh? The door's locked. Damn it! Yeah, damn it indeed. I have to change position. How I was sitting was really uncomfortable. This position I'm sitting is not going to last either, because I do have my leg under my foot. See, look, here's one of the things I was talking about, though. Here's another staircase up. Why is it not anywhere near the staircase from the 3rd floor? What is... Is that the data lab there? That must be. Not chem. Let's go into chem. But there was like that Monokuma picture on the map. Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Alright, well, let's talk to Hina and Sakura. Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I needed to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't wait while she's with Hina. Oh wait, I can't while she's with Hina. I just kind of invented the idea that the word wait was in there.
Hey, Makoto.
Huh? You need something? No, it's nothing.
Huh?
You sure? Okay then. I'll try talking to Sakura. Sakura is lost in conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on, but I can't while she's with Hina. What is it, Makoto? Did you need something? No, it's nothing.
So then.
Really? Well, okay. That really was ticking for Sakura? Okay. It's a remarkably big shelf, and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine.
That's right.
Hey, listen, Makoto, listen. Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me. I am calm, Hina, but okay. Okay, Hina, just chill out. There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
And what? They even have proteinzyme X? Proteinzyme, that's a weird word. What's that? A high-quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level. Oh yeah? This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Ah, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then. Oh, okay. A gold mine, huh? It's really like all there is in here. Like, I mean, there's the camera and the monitor, but I don't really care about inspecting those anymore. So let's see. What else was there? That's the headmaster. There's also, yeah, the data lab is here, and it leads to a room that has the Monokuma face on it, so that's weird. Then here we've got the music room. Oh good, this one's not locked. Oh, hi Kyoko. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall. Why it's on the 4th floor is beyond me. I can look at the piano. Is this a grand piano? It seems really odd. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally useless. Hey, a coin. Oh, look at all these coins.
Hey.
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet. What I think
So.
about the secret room in the boys' bathroom. Well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked.
What?
Attacked? By who? Well, they came from behind, so I didn't have any time to react, so I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry. I know how important those were.
That's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. And I half suspected the mastermind might come after you. What?
Because.
When I discovered the room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go and see it. I wanted you to see how the mastermind... I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Wow, so she was even using me then. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
It would seem.
But to attack you and steal everything in the room? That must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity. Then, you knew I was gonna get attacked?
That doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy. What does she think a boy is? Fine, I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said, "You must not leave"?
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here. Kyoko stole a quick glance at the surveillance camera.
So.
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
Listen to me.
Is that okay? She made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
So then.
So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret. Huh? Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
No. That's...
What?
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down? Well,
Hey.
we're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before? You're right, there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. I mean, I'll tell her. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it could just make things much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but Oh, so I can't tell her. Sorry, I can't tell you. Not yet.
Correct.
So that's your answer.
However,
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share? I'm sorry. I really am.
that's fine.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
Ouch. With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now, I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. What? I mean, I wish you'd just tell her that you suspect Sakura, and then what you'd seen. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. Alright, just gonna talk to you first, you dirty traitor. Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else. Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though. It's true. Let's talk to you first, because I don't like you. Found a couple rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. In the headmaster's room? That sounds like exactly the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside.
But
Who cares about a stupid lock?
how about
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that? Ugh. No, please, continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said? Hell no, I didn't. And then what did you say? 'Cause I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? That's my room, you know. It is now, anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? Why was Monokuma? He had a full, 2-sentence voice line, and it wasn't what his dialogue says. You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. Angry emoji face. You're totally mad. Crying emoji face. I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously? Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a rule now, you jerks. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu. Is he gone? Whew. Man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me, for serious.
Well,
But if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Not necessarily. He said breaking down a door, not picking a lock. To be fair. There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. No, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also, a bunch of different poisons. Poison? They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
it's true.
Still, we'd better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right? What do you guys mean? Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say. Just in case. Yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. Won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open? That's absolutely the work of the mastermind. And on to Kyoko. Kyoko? She's ignoring me.
so,
Hey, Makoto. Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
that's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad! Yeah, it looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. Ugh, this is bad. So, has everyone said what they need to say? I think so.
For serious?
But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. Again, why couldn't Makoto just tell her, like, I saw something that makes me suspicious of Sakura? He had to be like, well, I can't tell her. Like, you fucking idiot. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up. Can I say something?
How about that?
It's 'cause my dad was smoking in bed. No, I have something else I'd like to report. So, you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one. Another one? But this time the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. Huh? And they were all smiling, and the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal coverings on the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one? Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? Yeah, that's just what I said. You're repeating what I just told you. But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it. But if the picture is real, then everyone who's in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be. It's a fake. But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died? Huh?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same. That's not... What's going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional? I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting, or all your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still... Are you still so conflicted?
What?
Looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. I didn't know who it was. Byakuya! You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry?
just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest. Huh? Did he finally say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work will do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers? I mean, that in itself is not very useful information. He was taking a bath? Is he saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
it would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath. Ah, good idea. A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath! If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. Alright, let's go take a mixed bath. I'm gonna save first, though. Oh hey, there's a computer and a Toko. When I got to the dressing room, Toko was sitting alone on the bench, the laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master. With Master. You didn't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now? Shut up. Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way. We have to talk to Alter Ego.
Well,
No, I made Master a promise. A promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
huh?
What are you, his dog? If that's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means. Oh, well, here comes Jack. Hey guys, what's going on? Oh, we'd like you to move. Sure thing, just kneel before me and beg. First a mega masochist and now a super sadist. Okay, well, hey Jack. Or Jill, whatever. Toko, seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let me use the laptop. Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto. Give her the old 1-2 combo. 1, drop to your knees. 2, beseech! Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her, and I said, "Please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop?" Such an ultra-miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay. Alright, well, what do you all have to say first?
So then.
Here's my main concern. What kind of relationship do Byakuya and Toko even have, anyway? Alright, let's talk to Hiro first. I want to talk to Kyoko next. Good job, Makoto. That was some real top-tier begging. Yeah. Hey, Kyoko. Still ignoring me. Nah, fuck. I'll go to bed every night for the rest of my life just thinking about what just happened. Oh, great. Everyone, come closer. I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Alright. Just what I thought.
I see.
Finally, the time has come. I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hand started to shake.
just a second.
Move. The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go. Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out? Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here. That's
I see.
exactly the situation we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. I can't read or talk. Hope's Peak themselves. Wait. What? Wait. Hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever?
no way!
It was the school itself? That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
Just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest. It seems that the reason they devised the plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they described that event. They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in the human history. What does that mean? Yeah, what kind of name is that for something? Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
I see. Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this thing, the tragedy, took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey.
And what could this tragic event have possibly been? In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer, and the answer we got was, Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry. And that's all he said. Then, is this really the end? We get halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing. Oh, wait. There's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? No, that I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. The same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
The headmaster?
The headmaster is here in the school?
Okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right? Well, the one thing that makes me think this isn't as straightforward as they're presenting it is that what Monokuma said specifically was that, like, he's like, the headmaster is my office, like, and he was, the way he was saying it, he's like, well, I'm the headmaster now, and like, he was saying now, right? Like, he hadn't been the headmaster, but now he is. So I don't think this is as straightforward, which is par for the course for this game, too, so whatever. Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
Serious?
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. Huh? No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost. Ooh, she's intense.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information. That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again. Did you learn anything else? I'm sorry. That's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really sorry. And it really is all over.
hey,
Wait, Alter Ego seems to have more to say. Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead. What? I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but it really happened. Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway,
Well then, I guess that's it. That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh? Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But
But I feel kinda sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry, but he's just a computer program, right?
well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, he did, but that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no, I wouldn't have been surprised if Hina was like, actually. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
hey,
Hey, come on, it's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? Literally, Hifumi and Taka couldn't, and that led us to some crazy shit. But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really? Huh? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human, I know. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
that's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right? Sure thing, buddy.
how about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So...
So, anyway. Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing I quoted from I don't remember where.
Hey,
Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you would describe who is and isn't your friend. Do you really mean that?
Wait.
That story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was that Hope's Peak staff thinking? Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said what happened 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well...
He said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything happened that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news, so...
I'm sorry.
Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
The event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least...
If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to this school. Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
Could it be...
Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible. What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like this.
Anyway,
Maybe, but right now there's only one path open to us.
so...
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what...
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think. Kyoko. When she said headmaster, I got that feeling again.
Well,
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then...
Well, our business is done here, so for now, we should get out of here. Oh, yeah, good idea.
Yep.
And then Oh, back to Toko. Is it really that dusty? Wait, I mean... Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. Byakuyo's gonna be so mad at me. Let's avoid getting involved any further. Yeah, I agree. Good call. But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us. Probably Monokuma or Byakuya, since those are the only two options. Oh, there it is. My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger. You're not still mad about that whole breaking into the headmaster room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm still jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building. My head's about to boil over with rage. Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. And an eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Fang for a fang? Be careful. He just chanted the incarnation of devastation. No, it's just a saying. Oh, I see. But what's he talking about?
This is a school announcement.
What was he talking
It is
about?
now, as such, it is soon the doors to the
It has to do with
open.
Sakura being like, I won't do it anymore.
Correct.
So, it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way. I agree.
it's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed. So, everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious the rest of the night. I'm still mad at Makoto. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which had happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster was the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried. but I still have to try and unravel them bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Why is he getting all these toys? Let's talk a bit about where I was before I became a bear. At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's a really incredible offer." But she had laid out all the details. It turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I don't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead. Wouldn't a bear be more expensive than a tiger prawn?
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
That was a weird story.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to...
Ah, great, morning time. Let's go apologize to Kyoko for being so fucking stupid. First thing first, I needed to head to the dining hall. Please let us apologize to Kyoko for being such a fucking idiot. God, I even tried to tell her that first time. Oh, hey, Hina. What's up? Good morning, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. Hey, so yesterday you were kind of cool. Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah.
You know, when you said alter ego was your friend.
So,
I was thinking the same thing. But when stuff like that happens, I never know how to say what I'm thinking.
You got it.
So I'm really glad you said it for me. So thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're usually like totally normal, but when the time comes, bam, you bust out your special power.
'Cause,
I mean, even before yesterday when stuff comes up, it's like you always do something about it. Even before yesterday? Are you talking about the class trials and stuff? I mean, that stuff is just... It just kind of took care of itself, you know? Yeah, because in the class trials, Kyoko and Byakuya did all the hard work. I totally didn't. With your power and Sakura's and everyone else, I'm sure we'll all get out of here. Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
I am right. All right. Oh, I read that horribly. Anyway, now that we've got that fighting spirit, let's go get some grub. She's right. Even if the road is long, if we don't keep on moving forward, we'll never reach our goal. Fuck off, Byakuya. Toko's here. As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was her. That's actually the first thing I saw, too. What are you staring at? Oh, Toko.
What's your
What do you
problem?
think your eyes will rot just by looking at me? Fine, then don't look at me! I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting, is all. Indeed, it's been quite a while since you've joined us. Yeah, what made you change your mind? Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on her bones, so I'm gonna start eating. I'm just gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop. Didn't we? Weren't we literally just discussing this yesterday with Hina and how that's a bad idea?
Okay.
I refuse to... Why is Hina saying it? I refuse to lose. And I wouldn't do that if I were you. Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later. Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave. She's not even trying to hide it anymore. I know I said she wanted to show you some backbone. Oh, fuck. I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty. President Dirty of Dirtlandia. You don't understand.
Just the
You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you? No, Hina, it's something else. I'm telling you, it's not like that. Just shut up already, Hina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning. Filthy? Me? Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not filthy. It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are. Shut up. You and that lusty body of yours. Oh, God. Night after night, you go all out for your illicit club meetings. Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that. Your midnight sextra-articular activities only put us in even more danger.
Please.
Stop it. What is Hina doing at night? You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping that big, fat chalk tight. Going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. And it's amazing. Indecent ideas are coming to me one after another. So would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right? Hey, sorry.
Hey, come
Let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
You know?
Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know? Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. You fucking did! And then when I tried to make you talk to her about it, you were like, oh, I shouldn't tell her that now. And then you're like, oh, I can't tell you. And she's like, isn't that fucked up that you can't tell me after literally everything we just talked about? And you were like, yeah, I know, but I can't tell you. And then she got mad at you. So but I hate Makoto so much right now. I haven't had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Fucking bullshit. You had a great chance, you dumbass. Sorry. I'm getting really, really mad at a character I'm playing. No, you don't need to talk to Sakura about it! Oh my god! I hate you so much, Makoto! Well, fine, fuck it, let's talk to Sakura. Hey, Sakura, let's talk about it. Sakura? What is it? Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart. Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are, just as long as they've got the right equipment? Watch out, Sakura. Makoto's transformed into a wild beast. Prime Minister Wild Beast of Beastopia. Why is this happening to me? Because you're a fucking moron, Makoto. Oh my god. Can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days. Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt? No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains. Huh? Is that? It must be because of that battle. But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay? I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff. You guys, like, worship protein. It's like you're God or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is what you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain. Yeah, I got it. I'm right here. Hina, I'm standing. I could hear her talking. I heard her ask me to wait till tomorrow. I fucking understand.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat. Eat? I'm kind of nervous. Huh? How come? Because I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family? Oh, well, yeah. I used to live with my dad, my mom, and my mom. You had two moms? What? That's just how things were. That's like a serious issue. Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to. How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours? Stop saying stuff like that! Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up. Pretty miserable situation, man. God, I hate Makoto so much. I hate him so much right now. I scarfed down my breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw, but in a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. What a fucking idiot. What an idiot! Makoto is a gigantic dumbass. What a fucking I hate Makoto so much in this moment, right? Makoto's like, how he acts in Chapter 3 is really, really stupid. Let's go to the first floor. Alright, I'm gonna stop yelling about how unbelievably stupid Makoto is and go to the store. Would you like to try your hand against... Yes. So I'm gonna go down to 100 and then just roll in increments of 10. So that's the plan. Is that new? Really? No, it was new. Huh, look at that. Oh, that's definitely not new. That vice is old. Those look like shoes. Oh, for me, that's an achievement of some sort. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, lucky though. That's nice. And I got literally the same exact thing. Cool, so I have 2 of whatever that is. Oh, another one of those coins, or like the school badges or whatever. Oh, another one of those baseballs. I don't think anyone who wants that is alive, so fuck. But, oh well. Oh, more tickets. Hero would like those. Oh, lucky. What do I got? Something. I have no clue what that would have been. Oh, another book? Oh, and another... Wow, I'm getting lots of lucky. That looks new. That looks like a laundry basket. Oh my god, another lucky? I don't have to do anything. I have no idea what in the world I was just looking at. It looked like a jet black croissant. That's another lunchbox, I think? I remember I had that before. I got that before, I mean. And I think it was a lunchbox. I'm not 100% sure. That's a water bottle. Oh, another lucky. Eh? What is that? What is I getting? Oh, another tree. Cool. Is that a packet of seeds? That's a bust of some sort, or maybe a mask? Oh, and that same book again. What was that? Should probably get going. Let's take a look at what we got. Let's just look for things that are new. Mineral water, okay. Drawn from the ocean depths and rigorously purified. Ideal for modern on-the-go public water, unsatisfied with tap... Ideal for a modern on-the-go public unsatisfied with tap water. Man, I really can't read tonight. It is a black croissant. Oh my god! I was joking when I said that. A baked good made from black ingredients. It looks burnt, but it's actually pretty good. Okay. Oh, it's a ration. That's what it was, right. Overflowing lunchbox, yeah. Kitten hair clip. Oh, wait. So, the God of War charm, yeah. We've seen that. Roller slippers. Slippers with a small wheel installed in each heel. They were invented to move easily around the house, but there's absolutely no demand for them. They're Heelys, But slippers? Leaf covering. A loincloth? Oh. Oh, I see now. A loincloth meant to emphasize one's manliness. Its simple design features a single leaf overlaid on white cloth. Oh, there's the pants, right? Yeah. We've seen that before. Quality chinchilla cover. A dark red seat cover. Its refined design is intended for only the most elite clientele. Why is it called a chinchilla cover? What does that have to do with anything? Are any of these new? Do I have a rose whip still? No. Oh, okay. Asura's Tears. A jewel treasured by an ancient super race. Even the devil has friends, you fool. And then, tears flow. Alright. Do I have anything else that's new? I don't remember. Oh yeah, someone's graduation album. I got 3 of them just now. A Hope's Peak graduation album that someone left behind. The signature pages are all completely blank. Weird. Oh yeah, and this. Flip the switch on the bottom to set the doll shaking. Apparently it's a kid's toy, but I don't really get the point of it. Oh, it's just a doll that shakes? What? That's bizarre. Okay, whatever. Is there anything else that I just got that I hadn't seen before? Oh yeah, a man's fantasy. A wash basin intended to give you the courage to seek out a true man's fantasy, specifically in public bathhouses. Ah. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I never read The Justice. Proof that you've cleared Chapter 3. Hifumi created this costume at the school, but the quality is so high, it's hard to imagine it was made solely with materials in the school. Well, that's fine. Let's save now that we've done that. And we'll go... Let's hang out with either Byakuya or Toko. We haven't hung out with either of them. So let's see. They would be on the 4th floor, I think. That's where it said they were. Right? Yeah, they're in the office. So... Hi.
Anyway.
I'm busy. I don't have time to waste. Oh, I'm sorry. Kyoko, I'm sorry, Makoto's an idiot. Oh my god. I want to hang out with her because she's the best person in this goddamn school. But Makoto's really stupid. Alright. That's Toko, not Jack, so I'm going to hang out with Byakuya.
What?
What's the matter? Thinking about who you might like to kill? Well, choose wisely. In this game, loss means nothing less than death. Should I hang out with Byakuya for a while? Well, with an intro like that, let's hang out.
That's fine.
Fine. I don't mind allowing you to indulge in my attention. I hope you appreciate this. I spent some time with Byakuya. Byakuya and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give him a present? Yes, definitely. What would you like to give him? I have something I think he'll like. I don't remember where it was, so I have to find it real quick. It's definitely before here. It's something that I'm 100% sure I've gotten. But where the fuck it... There the fuck it was. The radio. You bastard! How did you get your hands on this? Even the collective force of the entire Tagami cooperation wouldn't be enough to obtain this gem.
Naturally.
I'm going to hold on to this. Seeing Byakuya so pleased with something I gave him makes me happy. I have a question for you. Huh? You do?
That's right.
Something's been bothering me for a while now, and I can't take it anymore. So answer my question. I need you to explain to me what exactly your ultimate lucky student title means. Oh, well, I don't totally get it myself, but what I do know is that I was picked at random from a pool of normal students.
So in other words...
So you just got into Hope's Peak Academy by blind luck? I see. Well, that answers my question. What was the question? How a commoner like you, with absolutely no unique talents or abilities, could get into this school. Oh, I forgot to mention boring. How a boring, untalented, utterly generic commoner got in. Boring? Generic? Did you really have to list all that off?
Naturally.
but it's the truth. Maybe compared to you, the ultimate affluent progeny and all, but even you seem to think it's merely an issue of title, but make no mistake. My lineage, intelligence, figure, athletic ability, they are all ultimate. No, you're a fucking prick.
In other words,
Which is to say, I am the ultimate perfection. Feel free to begin calling me that, in fact. No, you're just a vain asshole. He really is. He's really taking this to the extreme. You, who have nothing. I, who have everything. We are living proof that all men are not created equal. You have my pity, Makoto. Life can be very cruel indeed. And because I pity you so much, perhaps someday I'll allow you to hear my tale of glory. Consider it a blessing, a gift from me to you, to allow you to bask in my glory. Having finished his mean-spirited lecture, Byakuya left me standing there in silence. I learned one thing about Byakuya today. Anytime I talk to him, I need to be prepared for extreme psychological trauma. Why was I about to say physiological? I can't read, dude. Byakuya's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. You just unlocked the skill Cool and Composed. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. Oh, nice. I did my best to keep my spirit from shattering like glass and went back to my room. I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. Yeah, let's see where people are. You know, because I just got a skill from Byakuya, let's hang out with Toko. Leave the area? Yes. That's you. That's not a Toko. Where's a Toko? Where's Byakuya's room? She might be there. She's not. Right? Yeah. I guess she's not. Toko. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, hey, it's Jack. Cool. Let's save. Alright, hopefully I have something Jack will like. Oh, God. Well, what's up? You want to go on a murder spree with me? Is it really a good idea to hang out with Genocide Jack? Let's spend some time. You want me to kill you or something? You're not even close to getting me heated up. The time I spent with the murderous fiend was almost valuable. Did I get a little closer to Genocide Jack? Would you like to give Genocide Jack a present? Of course! What would I like to give her? I have an idea. Will she like a loincloth? A present out of nowhere? Ah, I'm getting all flustered. I get the impression that she liked it. That's good. Oh, she liked it but didn't love it. Damn it. Oh, no, she didn't like it. Ah, fuck. Oh, well. Rip that loincloth.
Attention, attention! Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can. Quickly, 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 quickly!
He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym? And he sounded pretty serious about it, too. Yeah, I'm not gonna save. Fuck that. But instead, I'm gonna go to the gym. What's going on? Hey, Sakura.
Huh.
You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside. Aren't you gonna go in?
However,
I have a bad feeling about this. More than just a feeling, probably. Makoto-kuma did call us all together, after all. Sakura?
well then,
Makoto, if something happens to me... Nina. Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, never mind.
So then,
Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves? Sakura? Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we were all gathered at the gym, it began. What's he gonna do this time? Oh, there he is.
Well,
Okay, let's get this show on the road. You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right? Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again? No, not again. I can't take it anymore.
I see.
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low the totem pole of life you really are. Oh, low on the totem pole. No, 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 no. No, 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 no! That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
today,
The reason I gathered
I'm
you
feeling black.
is so that I could get rid of my grudge. What? Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us. I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about. Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy. What?
hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami. Whoa, that came right out. He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret. What? What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
you're a liar.
There's no way Sakura's a spy. Right, Sakura? Sakura? Oh my god. And I just might... Oh, I still can't read. Hold on, let me just take a sip of this Diet Coke. And hopefully in that sip were all of my reading and comprehension skills. Okay, let's go. And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. If she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What's up? What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Thrills,
Roaster,
thrills,
boiler, kill her,
thrills.
don't kill her, whatever.
I can't wait. I
Either
can't
way.
wait.
Well, he's excited. And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he'd been talking about. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
What the heck?
So what does this mean? Is it true? Has Ogre really been spying on us for the mastermind? What are you saying? There's no way. But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong.
Well, he's wrong. There's just no way.
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. What? Then he was being serious for serious? Ogre's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So you've been lying to us all this time? It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it. Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. What? You're talking like you know that for a fact. Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting, and that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw all that? The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale? I have some bad news for you, Byakuya. You all do.
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that. Oh, okay then, Sakura. If you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are. Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know? That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please.
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat
Shut up.
myself.
I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do? I was told to kill one of my friends. It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
I see. So even now you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong.
You're wrong, I'm telling you. Sakura would never do that. You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice? It's because you're not listening to me.
Wait.
Please, stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that? By destroying the mastermind. What? I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility. Hold on, what do you mean if you both go down?
Hina,
Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this. What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
but
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then?
As such, soon the doors. Okay then.
Alright, nighttime for school. Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way.
Hold on. This whole thing with Sakura is
Don't make me repeat
over.
myself.
She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible.
No! Sakura is not our enemy!
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But
Anyway,
go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow. It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Rip. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy, but he's wrong. She's not my enemy, she's my friend, without a doubt. But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Oh, now he has a board game. As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues, even a soccer player touring Europe, even a famous singer who started a career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, so has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, because I'm a bear.
Good ending to that story. Can I get to apologize to Kyoko now and be like, hey, it was about Sakura? Sorry that I'm a moron.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready.
I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. Will you let me talk to you now? Kyoko, good morning. That's a no, still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? Sup, Koala? Hey, that medic guy, how are you? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. How's this chapter coming along? I am supremely mad at Makoto, and that's kind of all interesting that's happened this chapter. Like, Monokuma just told us Sakura was the spy, so it's like, you know, still that point in chapter 4. But I'm so pissed off at Makoto for being actually a dumbass. And that's kind of it. That's how this chapter's going. I tried to give Genocide Jack a loincloth and she didn't like it. Makoto, are you okay? Huh? What do you mean? Ah, perfect. You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard. Toko, Byakuya, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool. And yeah, Makoto being a dick is just accepted. Well, it wasn't just that he was being a dick. He was being fucking stupid. Like, because Kyoko was like, so what's that thing you're, like, what's your secret you're not telling me? Right after she told me, like, all her secrets, for the most part. And then Makoto was like, oh, I can't tell you. And she's like, isn't it kind of fucked up that you made me trust you to tell you everything that I know, and then you won't tell me something? And he's like, well, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. And then she got mad at me. And then, like, the next day, Makoto was like, I haven't had a chance to talk with Kyoko about Sakura yet. And it's like, you fucking liar. You had a chance to talk to her about it. I clicked the tell her button, and Makoto told me no. And then I had to tell her, sorry, I can't tell. It's like, God, he's just a moron. Like, you didn't have to say, she is the spy. You have to say, I saw something that makes me suspect her. And then it wouldn't have mattered because 10 hours later, Monokuma was like, hey, Sakura is the spy, guys. So, like, Makoto's just a dumb dick. Anyway, what was I? I got carried away. Where was I? The Masterminds. Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. You just noticed? Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop.
All I know is if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was a safeguard against that threat. Threat? Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the Mastermind upsets that balance. I mean, Kyoko is literally the most mentally stable individual. You'd think she would be the first one to bring up having evidence before suspecting her. But no, not... Well, that's one thing, first off. But the other thing is Makoto was like, I can't tell her that Sakura is the spy until I get more concrete information. It's like, you could tell her, I suspect Sakura, and here's why. I saw her literally sparring with Monokuma, and they were having a conversation. Like, you could have said that, especially when she asked you, please tell me your secret. You got me to trust you, so I would tell you things. And then you're like, nope, sorry. Like, oh, God, I hate him so much right now. Oh, my God.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What
Stupid.
did you say?
This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot. Got him, Hina. Ooh, Hina, you burned him. Ooh, he's so burned right now.
Hey,
Before you get too far in your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the Mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
what the heck?
And they were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact also meant to serve as the next motive the Mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion, the hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the Mastermind laid for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
but
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the Mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot! You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her? It wouldn't matter. What? If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the Mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. Hold on, Byakuya! In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest. Oh, shit!
What the hell?
You disgust me.
Poor Hina.
You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died. Nicely done. Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead, try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all. You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? Poor girl. I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths. No, 1,000,000! Toko, fuck off right now. So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it. What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning? Someday that attitude is gonna come back and bite you. Hard.
I don't have time.
And I will happily elude its attempts. Why did I say elude like that? Elude. Whatever. So, you know, how about we, eat? Or maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Well, there goes Hiro trying to defuse the situation, but good for him. Thanks, buddy. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms, one by one. Whew. So, what should I do today? You should go talk to fucking Kyoko and apologize for being the world's biggest idiot. You should apologize for being the person in the school who makes Hiro look smart. Is what you should do, but I don't think the game will let me. Please go to 50%. There we go. No one's on this floor. No one's on this floor. Is everyone just on the 4th floor? Alright, there's Kyoko. There's those two idiots. There's Sakura. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is try to hang out with Kyoko. And then when she doesn't want to talk to me, I'll go hang out with someone else. Hey, Hiro. You're not Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. You're Kyoko.
anyway.
I'm busy. I don't have time to waste. Well, like I said. Alright. Where's the chem lab? Let's hang out with Sakura. Fuck it, why not? Hey, Sakura.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure I'm ready to open up just yet. Maybe if you create the right opportunity. Should I hang out with Sakura for a while? Yes.
I see.
Even if I don't feel like talking. You'll still stand by me? I still don't understand you, Makoto. Without saying a word, I stood by Sakura. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Sakura a present? Oh, absolutely. What would you like to give her? What's something she'd want? No. What the fuck is something Sakura? Oh, maybe the armor.
Bastard!
Oh, no. Well, she didn't like it. Fuck. She hated it. I have plenty of time. Oops. Alright, well... Rip. Whoops, leave the area, yes. Let's try Sakura again, and we'll give her not that. Wait, she hated the Berserker armor? She did, in fact, hate the Berserker armor.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I can't hang out with her. Alright, Hina.
Sorry.
Oh. Well, I can't hang out with Hina. Sorry, Hina. Who the fuck can I hang out with, then? Who else is here? Alright, let's try Toko. Hey, Toko. When are we ever gonna get out of here? Not that I have much to look forward to if I did get out. That's one of the things I was pretty sure that's one of the things she'd gone out for. I would have thought she'd like it, but I guess not. Should I hang out with Toko? Of course, spend some time with
What's
Toko.
your problem?
What, more pity? Aren't you such a good person showing me all this pity? I mean, that's a weird way to look at it. I spent some time with Toko. Toko and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Toko a present? Yes, definitely. What would you like to give her? What the fuck would Toko like? Maybe the shears? Maybe the vice? Maybe she'd like the hand bra. Let's try the hand bra. Wherever that was. I don't know why I'm going this way. Let's try it. Oh. Nope. Wait, did that actually work? I thought that was... You should date Bubblegum, damn too late. Now Buttercup already had a date with Hina's fist. Did that actually work? I was just kind of scrolling through that because I was like, ah, damn it, she didn't like it. And now she's... What should I say? What do you like to do in your spare time? Why do you want to know? Well, I mean, you know, we're trapped here together, right? If we're gonna be friends, it'd be nice to get to know each other. Huh? What did you just say? No, it didn't. It's just your first date with her at all. After that part about being trapped, we're gonna be what? Friends? Whoa. What do you mean, friends? You think I'm stupid? You're trying to trick me. On the first date, you can give him whatever. That's the first time I've ever hung out with Sakura, and she got super mad at me for trying to give her the Berserker armor, and it ended the scene. Like, I hadn't hung out with Sakura at all before that, and it kicked me out of the scene when I tried to give her the armor. I've already been hurt once before. I'm not gonna let it happen again. You've been hurt. What happened?
Anyway...
Come on. You don't really care about me. You don't want to know about me. Even I know that. No, that's not true. Fine, then tell me. Tell you what? You know why they call me the ultimate writing prodigy, right? Yeah, sure. Sakura's different. She's just a hateful ogre that's gonna bite your head off when she gets a chance. What? No, that's mean. You've won all kinds of literature prizes and stuff. Then tell me what I'm good at. Tell me what my genre specialty is. If you really want to convince me you give a crap, you should at least know that. The genre that the ultimate writing prodigy specializes in. Isn't it romance? It's romance, of course. Oh, you actually knew? And your biggest success was So Lingers the Ocean, right? Everyone says it's your masterpiece. The book was such a hit that fishermen shot right to the top of the hottest men polls. Right? How did you know all that? There's no way you care about me. I'm telling you, I do. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? I'm blind. Your straightforward nature blinded me. Oh, well, Toko ran off screaming like a banshee. I'm not really sure. Does she hate me now? Toko's report card has been updated. You just unlocked the skill vocabulary. Hooray! I'd actually strongly consider making a child with Femme Akuma. How do you know all that? Because he's a creepy stalker with Femme Akuma. You know, I've never really thought of Sakura like Akuma, but she does kind of resemble Akuma. You are correct. I can see the resemblance. She looks like she could be Akuma's daughter. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. I read that sentence in a really, really weird way.
soon. The door's okay then.
Alright, I won't let the bed bugs bite. Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Monokuma Theater! After I declined to offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back, suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay, then how about to make... Then how about to make you extra special, you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line. Then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course, I've heard of it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's lightspeed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
I think your Monokuma voice is pretty dang good. Well, thank you very much. That compliment actually makes me very happy, so thank you. He's like the only voice I really try on.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. Get ready to...
Alright, it's another beautiful day, we get it. I need to do something about Sakura. I'd better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Oh, Sorion, you missed me. I did it once when no one was here, and then I did it again. Oh, shit. Well, something's happening. I'll hold that thought. Ah! Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Alright, now that I can hold that thought. I did it once when no one was here, like when it was actually happening. And then I did it again when that medic guy showed up and asked about it. But I went in this giant rant about how pissed off at Makoto I am in this chapter. Because he's kind of an idiot. Ooh, ah! Yeah, I know. Oh, Makoto, we got a big problem, man. What's wrong? Look! Hiro's finger shook as he pointed. Uh-oh.
Hina! Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
Hina looks pretty alive to me right now.
You gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why? What happened? Well, Toko and Hina just, all of a sudden they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. And that led to a sneeze? No, she's a ghost already? Her giant balloons that are a little too perfect, aren't they? They might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? Anyway, you totally non-adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else. I'll start cutting, and cutting, and cutting, and indulging myself for who knows how long. Shut up, Toko. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Okay, let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me. Sure thing. Wee-oo, wee-oo. Thanks, Jill. Jack, Jill. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. Maybe strangle Toko to death with her own tongue? I mean, that would be impressive. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it really was just a scratch. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yeah, well, 1,000 times thank you, sir. So sarcastic. That makes you sound even more hostile. Hiro. Buddy. But man, I couldn't believe it. I was positive I was about to see someone's life come to an end. If I ever saw something like that, I'd never be able to sleep again, which would suck. I love sleep. Didn't we watch 3 executions already? Hiro thought she was already dead. Hey, Hina, better undress so we can probably... Oh, God. Hina yelled at me for thinking I was trying to be a Casanova earlier. That made me mad. But it made me mad because Makoto's dumb, not because Hina was mad. Yeah, never mind. The person who actually died, right? Yeah, we have watched 3 executions now. Oh, no, 4. We watched 4 executions. Because we watched Leon, we watched Mondo, we watched Celeste, and then Junko at the very beginning of the game. So he's watched 4 people die. Hey, Hina, what the heck happened? Oh, we got into a fight, and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Excuse me. Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura?
But...
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
Serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking. I'd have a couple of screws loose too if my friends died in front of me. Yeah. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault. I just couldn't take it anymore. Not as many as Hiro. Well, Hiro came with screws loose. Because she was saying all those terrible things about my friend, you know? Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. Jerk buttholes, is she describing the tag team of Boomalope? Toko Boomalope? Yeah, pretty much. And there she stood before us. Sakura! You're hurt. What happened?
Huh?
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal. Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that dementorous murderous... I can't read. Demented murderous fiend's fault. Oh, man, she's mad. Leave me alone. To leave me alone but hurt her? What is this? What? Ooh, she mad. We didn't do shit, runs in panic. I'm okay. Really, it's just a scratch.
No forgiveness! I can't forgive this!
I didn't try to get Hina to undress, it was that guy. Yeah. Oh God. Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
She's not... Sakura's not doing too hot. Needs DBZ power-up music? Oh shit, she's really powering up. She's... Looking at what she's saying, she is really upset with herself. Somebody save me! And Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later... What's going on?
Hey,
What's all this noise about? And Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
it would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please, you have to stop Sakura.
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm drawing a line right here and now. Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Oh, please, let me talk to you and talk about how I'm really stupid, because Makoto's fucking stupid, and even though I tried to pick the option that would have made her not mad at me, the game was like, nah, you can't pick that. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured. Oh, it's that scene?
That's fine.
It's fine. Huh? About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore. Well, that's not even Makoto? It's just the game being shit? Which scene are you talking about, Sorion? I'm talking about the one where you get to choose tell her or don't tell her. And when I clicked tell her, it was like, oh, I can't tell her if I don't have more evidence. And I just got really pissed off at Makoto for it. Yeah, that one. Like, I mean, yeah, I get it's the game being shit, but it's the game being shit through Makoto, so I'm mad at Makoto. I understand that it's the game. I don't know why the game gives you a choice there if there's no choice you can have. Like, it feels so stupid when you get a choice, and when you pick an option, the game's like, you can't pick that choice. Like, why'd you give me a choice? But I'm mad at Makoto as the joke of the game being stupid, but I like yelling at Makoto. So, then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Fuck you, that's why. You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
Ooh, shit. She getting salty? That's not the right word. That's pretty much the one thing that the devs wanted to include. What do you mean, that medic guy? What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. Yes, it is it. You're fucking stupid, Makoto. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. While I agree that she overreacted a little bit, not as much as I think she's saying. Want some more player choice? Haha, nah. Fine, lol, fine. Lol. Huh? Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Makoto, run. Okay. Thank you. Can I talk to her again? Oh, shit, I can actually talk to her again. I thought it would just be like, I should leave, but that issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but we all know what fine means. She's gonna stab him in his sleep. I'd be okay with that.
shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going? With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her, and eventually we arrived. The dressing room? So the something else you mentioned?
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with alter ego. But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him, I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego has asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently, he has something he wants to ask us. Alter ego wants to ask us something? She's gonna take a bath with us, Kappa. Okay, hi, alter ego. Yes, please. Hello. Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto? Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is two not enough? No, it's okay. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? But Makoto fucked it up again. Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us? Oh yeah, so I'd like you to take me somewhere you can connect me to the school network.
What?
I agree, what? Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, why? Isn't it nice that alter ego has a cam but not a goddamn microphone? Yeah, I know, right? I can't even see the webcam on that laptop. Like, there's no dot for where the camera should be. Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I've finished my work? I don't want that. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. That's what Master would want too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school, and the only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. So much for the high-tech AI, right? High-tech AI installed in a potato. Someone forgot to give them permissions. Reminds me of Portal somehow. Yeah, I can kind of see that. But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. Then they'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? I realize how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. Is that what you're calling it, your courage? Okay. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed. Too admirable. Too fragile.
Hey.
You remember what you asked before, Makoto? Courage. You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right? Yeah.
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Yeah, when Hina is on screen, my semi-courage grows too. Oh my god. A human can give you cookies. That's the difference? To be fair, I get cookies in my web browser all the time, so I think an AI can give you cookies too. I'd assume an AI could use Chrome, because if we take any more risks, the mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network. But
Hey.
He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. But they're not yummy. I guess that's true. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
Now.
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend. Hey, are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
Oh, how cute. I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to
So
me.
please, let me try. Ruled in favor of Sorion. Yeah, no, I agree. He makes a valid point.
Listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice. One place.
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera. A room without a surveillance camera? The AV room, the music room, or the secret room? Gee, which one do you think it is? No, we're not fighting, sweetie. It's definitely not your fault. Now go and play with that ball. And then a ball just appears on screen and Alter Ego just starts like throwing it in the air. AV room. That's it. The secret. Oh, sorry. The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall. Never select good answers. It's too late. I like selecting good answers, though. I've never played this before. I want to select the good answers. That's how I know I'm a good gamer.
However.
I can't even finish that sentence without laughing. However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
That's what we have
But
to
despite
do.
all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you. It also might raise some suspicion if Kyoko walks into the boys' bathroom, although it will raise some suspicions when Makoto walks into the boys' bathroom where the mastermind attacked him.
So
then, let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? Aw, we started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles. Shh! You can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood. Your command has been implemented. I'd like to point out that, no one typed that to Alter Ego. We were just, it has tickle sensors. But we were just talking about how Alter Ego doesn't have a microphone and we have to type in questions to ask it questions. It does have a mic. I just told him to be quiet and he said understood. He's just fucking with us the rest of the time by making us type to him. Oh, true? Even worse? Like, yeah, we're being trolled by an AI. This is the future. Good. To have him react like a machine, like all that... Yeah, to have him react like a I can't speak. Wait, hold on, troll AI. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there? This is the birth of Skynet. Yeah, I know, right? Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
It's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Damn it, Chihiro. Terminator. It took me a while to read that word and understand what you were trying to write. Holy shit. Oh wait, is Kyoko on this? Where's Kyoko? Kyoko! Kyoko, I saw you on the map. I want to come say hi. What am I... What was I stuck on? Didn't I see Kyoko on this map? Or was that on a different floor? Dormitory, first floor. Kyoko. Okay. Why is she on this floor? Terminator. That looks deceptively close to something you shouldn't be saying. Where the fuck is Kyoko? Yeah, whatever. Screw it. I have no clue what you're referring to. Let's not go into it. But let's stop writing Terminator. Because I get it's supposed to be like Schwarzenegger. But let's, yeah. Which floor was it on? Was it on the third floor? It was like, I think it was the second floor, right?
Hey.
Oh, hey. Hey, Makoto.
Why?
Are you sure about all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What? Just hurry up and go, and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then...
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Aww. She did the acting for us. Oh, look at those papers fall. Poor papers. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of Kyoko? Yeah, that's right. Okay, I don't know why that sounded wrong to me. Makoto getting that went a little too fast. There should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Huh. Found it. This is a network cable, right? I'm a high schooler in 2010 and I don't know what a fucking Ethernet cable looks like. Normal Makoto would have been like, what? Why are we... I thought we... Are you here to learn? That's actually true. You know what that reminds me of? You saying that? Because that is kind of how Makoto be. But that reminds me of Ryuji in Persona 5, if you've ever played that. Just the like, hey guys, I know it's a secret, but we're the Phantom Thieves! Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. Alright, I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please, just wait a little while longer. Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us, as friends. Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Aww. Thank you, Makoto. Aww. Why are we just leaving him here?
Makoto.
How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the, documents were gone. Just like I told you. I wish Makoto's inner voice was always screaming obvious shit. His inner voice is always screaming obvious shit. And then sometimes randomly his inner voice becomes his outer voice. Has anyone... Let me... pausing the game itself. In fact, let's actually pause the game for a second. Has anyone else noticed this? There are times when Makoto is alone in his room, and he'll be having that, like, blue text that shows it's his thoughts. And so he's thinking, and then he just says, like, 2 sentences out loud for no reason, alone in his room, and then he goes back to thinking. Why does that happen? Who made that decision that he's gonna randomly say sudden things out loud to nobody, and then go back to us just reading his thoughts anyway? It's really weird. Anyway, my reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
And before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. God, I need this now. Makoto starting to talk to Alter Ego in mid-sentence. A message just plays on the screen, microphone deactivated, while Alter Ego smiles obnoxiously. That'd be funny. Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true. He sometimes forgets his lips are moving, the actual dumbass.
However...
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. And then what should we...
So...
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego...
Correct.
And all we can do is wait, and I believe in our friends. Oh, and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways, and I headed back to my room. I'm kind of tired, so I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving Alter Ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. No Kyoko? So before long at all, no Kyoko what? Right to sleep. I completely dozed off. Don't believe in your friends, you need to believe in the heart of the cards. Oh, that's a random Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Hello? Rattle.
Makoto.
Get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. I'm worried. I'm very worried. Hi, Hina.
Huh?
Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? Makoto really excited in the hope to see blood again. There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window, but I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why?
It would
It
seem
feels like the door's pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair?
in other words.
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in?
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. The Kyoko didn't reply. This lock doesn't identify as a lock, so it's fine to break the door down. Well, I mean, it's not a lock, it's just a blockage. Well, there was only silence, but that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto? Oh, come on, please, hurry! Okay, you two, stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. Crash! The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. Good thinking, Kyoko. Let Makoto do it? Yeah, I know. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. In case Monokuma doesn't see it her way, Makoto will get punished. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... Oh, did she take poison from the chem room? All I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
A body has been discovered!
well, shit.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
All-Star Apocalypse. Apologies, not Apocalypse. Apologies, Deadly Life.
Huh?
Ogre's so snowy. She's smiling now? She killed herself, didn't she? She killed herself, huh? She took poison from the chem room and she killed herself.
Sakura's.
Oh, poor Hina. This frame is really sad. Alas, Ogre, we knew thee.
Dead? She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on, at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room, and I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after, I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Ogre!
Yeah.
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed? I see. As soon as they arrived, time passes, PogChamp. Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Makoto's smart, Ogre. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault.
It's one of you. Hira, Byakuya, Toko, one of you killed Sakura. What? You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything, because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. One of you did it, I know it. Jeez, Makoto, how are you so good at staring? He has a talent. You know it? Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hound out my little murder flyer. That's right.
Monokuma file!
Yay, the next Monokuma file. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina. You're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura?
Say what?
Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words,
And then I killed her? Wait, Cell should have thought of that before angering her? Or Monokuma? Yeah, I guess. Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Because even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth? That word, like that.
hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know who it was, but whoever the Blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie, before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first. 'Cause I mean, all your lives are on the line, right? Oh. And back into the floor.
This.
What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him. I hate this whole thing. Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway.
Right. Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who'll stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina, I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then. Hina is guard number 1. But we need more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me. You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quality. That's not what that word is. It's not even close to what that word is. I mean, it starts with the same letter and ends with the same letter, but... And watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? It's annoying because Kyoko's a much better detective than Byakuya has been. And he's like, you don't get to detect anything. Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is, Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your
One of you killed Sakura.
won't.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Don't be mean. Bulma has some talent too. You're really reaching for some of these. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear.
I won't ask you to let us all in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? How am I reaching? As long as it starts with B, it's fine. Fair enough, fair enough.
It's all clear.
Then it's decided. Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, to honor Sakura's memory. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Bestiality is one of the characters everyone can come together to hate. Man, that was a weird sentence to try and read, because usually sentences that start with the word bestiality aren't great to get through. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's kind of hopeless, though. We just have no choice. Oh, hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Oh no, I gotta go. That's fine, because with the investigation begin, this is actually, I'm about to end the stream anyway. So have a good time. Catch you guys soon. So yeah, don't worry about that Medica. I was going to end it when I got the ability to start investigating, and then tomorrow I could hopefully do all of the investigation and all of the trial. That was the goal. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There's evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noticed. However, it seems that at some point, the victim suffered from a violent vomiting of blood. Yeah, there was poison inside of her. Monokuma File 4 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why's that?
So,
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair inside the rec room, which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside, and there was no way in or out till we broke through the window, there's like zero escape, right?
in other words,
this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever, but could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
Hey,
Are you curious to hear more about a locked room murder and tales? Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth, the final type, is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked
In
room?
other words,
By that I mean, there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this in a lot of novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to a locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room, until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Alright. So yeah, that is going to be that's gonna be it for me for tonight. Thank you very much, Sorion and that medic guy, even though... What do you mean, what? What, Sorion? No one hates Babidi? I don't know where you're getting that from. Did I say anything about Byakuya? He is like one of the best characters. Oh, you're responding. I guess you haven't been reading. You had to... Your attention was diverted for a minute or two, I guess. Chat. Yeah. I guess. I just didn't realize you had just read that. But anyway, that's going to be it for me for tonight. Tomorrow, I hope to do all of the investigation and the trial. Hopefully I can get that all done in one sitting. That's my goal. Anyway, so yeah, that's it for tonight. Like I was saying, thank you, Sorion, for hanging out. Thanks that medic guy, too, for hanging out and chatting, even though I'm sure he's gone by now, but I'll still give him a thanks. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I'll be back tomorrow so we can investigate Sakura's death and do the class trial. But until then, I hope you have a great day or night or whatever time it is for you, and take care. Later.